I don't understand why it's such a big deal, bro. It's really not that.
You literally cheated on me with a dude.
It's not.
Yo, man, it's King Cliff holding it down for the Cool Table, man. I'm right back at you. We are here doing another after hour special over a episode actually that I put on Cool Table 1.0. Hope you follow and subscribe that as well. This topic was very interesting. Do you want me to break that down?
Go ahead and break it down because you brought it to me.
Okay, so this one is about a young couple, and this girl, she secretly recorded her boyfriend in the car admitting to actually sleeping with or cheat. Well, I guess yeah.
She was accusing him of cheating on her.
Right. Whether that's lip lock, fuck, whatever, but the way that it was described and broken down, it seemed as if he did fuck.
Or got fucked.
Levels on levels. Shit. Okay, hold on. Let me get it together. This is a trans woman that he's again accused of cheating with. So it kind of fucked her up. If you don't know, check it out.
I don't understand why it's such a big deal, bro. It's really not that.
You literally cheated on me with a dude.
It's not a dude. She identifies as a female. I told you that already. That's a whole female.
But it has a dick.
Okay, and like, bro, you have no respect for the LGBTQ community. Like, I'm not trying to hear this shit. You trying to act like I'm gay, bro. That's just not.
Are you gay?
No, obviously I'm not fucking gay. If she identifies as a female.
But you're literally fucking a dude.
If she identified, if it was a man, then it would be different. Like, bro, you pissing me off with this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All this shit over nothing.
So you saw that, you heard that. Now here's the reason why I thought this was important to make sure that Sweet, our producer, shout out to Sweet. Go ahead and give a shout out to the people like always.
Hi everybody. Hope y'all are having a good night. And happy Father's Day to all the dads out there.
You know what I'm saying? Bing, bing, bing. So look, it was important to have her opinion because on two levels. One, she's something of an ally. She has a homegirl that we both know that, you know, we call bi-curious because she had never dated a girl before, I think, but she's dealt with girls,
she
right?
She can appreciate a beautiful woman.
Right. So she wouldn't, so the homegirl that we know, and we don't, you know, out of respect, we're not putting her name out there like that, but, you know, shout out to her. But she can appreciate girls, but never been with a girl, right? So it's important that we have diversity on this conversation because you're already going to know what my answer is.
Well,
but
also,
I wanted to, okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
No, please.
Not only because of that am I an ally, but I believe in love the sinner, hate the sin.
Uh-huh.
I have family members that are gay. I have family members that one day they identify as she, one day they identify as he. It just depends on how they feel. So
is that fluid shit?
Yes, like, the gender fluid, yes.
But I don't want to really put my brain power to trying to understand, but I guess I have to for the sake of this. I thought, well, I guess that does define fluid. You get to be whatever you want to be at any moment.
When it comes
but
to
does that fall into a community category?
Well, it still falls into the LGBTQ plus.
But it's probably the plus. Because the first one's up to T, I think, is like definitive, like you're this.
Well, and Q.
Oh, so that
Queer.
might be more
Queer.
the fluid. Queer is like you could be any of those at any time of the day. That's what I would think of. That's the transformer.
Well, I think of what we're trying to get locked onto is not what part of the LGBTQ they come in. It's more their pronoun. And when it comes to the pronouns, this is where I lose my ally card because telling me that you identify as like, now they're making up where it's like
map.
No, it's like where they call moms like
That's a real thing. That's what she's speaking about is this thing that's in New York right now, where I don't know if it's passed yet, became a real law, but they're trying to make it where it's illegal to address women as mothers, men as fathers, because it excludes those that want to be fathers but don't actually have the genetics to be fathers
or mothers.
So now they're lowering mothers from just being mom to what is it? Birth something.
Life bringer. Look it up because it's gonna drive me nuts. I mean, it's just.
Give me 2 seconds. We'll get right back with you. So yeah, man, we went and looked it up. And what it is, they're saying it's an officially New York Family Court documents the state laws. Mother is designated as I think this must have went through because they're saying the state laws is this now. This is fucked up. To get to get in trouble for this.
Yeah, I'd be pissed if Sophia called.
Yeah, I know the homie and shit. Yeah, you feel me? I feel you. But like, that's the ones that are kind of confused and kind of go with that. You know what I'm saying?
Tell them what they're called.
So the mother is called is designated as gestating parent, and father is designated as non-gestating parent. Additionally, paternity proceedings are referred to as am I saying this right? Parentage, and punitive father is labeled as alleged parent. These gender-neutral legal terms are appealed in official court filings, custody paperwork, and child support orders to accommodate diverse family structures, such as same-sex couples and surrogacy arrangements. However, these terms apply strictly to official state records and do not restrict what parents call themselves or children in a daily life. You can review the following as needed. So, basically, this is a law. This is something, and it's not the only place. I think also in Seattle they have some shit like that. I'm sorry.
I just realized we went on a tangent.
Right. Well, this is not really, and you know what? The producer is great for this, and I appreciate her. She's trying to keep us on topic, but this is really needed for this, because in the video, he tries to use this ally card, this definition, and even so much so I ain't never heard a nigga in his life say this to a girl. He's like, I think you being disrespectful to the LGBT community. You like. This is I mean the nigga was like, she identifies as a girl, so it's not a girl, and the girl's like, but they got a dick, and she like,
how can I miss the dick? She kept saying, and this is where I lose my card.
And he said, hold on, I just gotta. He said, and y'all already saw it. He was like, so what?
It doesn't make me gay. He kept saying it doesn't make me gay.
This is the ultimate level of denial that I mean, this is... Nigga, you might as well just say, my bad. And just, like, because your argument is digging you a deeper hole. But I don't think there's a way to even get out of that hole. Like, pause. On so many levels. Like...
The fact that I didn't catch it sooner.
No, the fact that we went so far to double hole. Pause. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, it's y'all month. But yeah, Juneteenth just passed, so the black people got a little something to say. But listen, here's my thing, truthfully. First of all, let me pass it to you. As a woman, first.
No, I'm going to totally lose my ally card in this one because...
Can you break it down?
Dude, you're gay. I'm sorry. You might be on the down low. You might, because she's dressed as a woman and she identifies as a woman, but she still has a dick.
Right.
And either you took it or you gave it.
Right.
And either way.
Because either way, there's something
and
there.
There's nothing, and I'm not saying that you're wrong for being that. I'm just saying, but don't make her feel.
This is her fight to get that ally. She still won that parade pass.
The thing is, what I'm saying is, you're not wrong for your feeling. I'm not knocking you I'm knocking you for making her feel like
I hear what you're saying.
Like she's wrong.
You're not knocking him for his whatever orientation is, whatever he likes.
Yes.
You're saying using that to make it seem like you're not guilty of one, cheating, and cheating with a trans woman, which some people would look at as I like how you're doing it. That's your ally talk. That hasn't fully transitioned, so still has the parts of a male. Even if the top has the first, like the titties, there's still something below.
So you're either giving or taking, either way. So I'm sorry, dude. You are.
And she's going to be fucking a raw, because like when you get burnt like that, you're not going to a nice guy after that. You're going to a motherfucker that's like.
She handled that much more calmly.
Well, she had to though. This is bait.
Even if
like,
I'm on camera, you think I'm gonna
But see, you gotta. She held it where she kept her emotions tight
Uh-huh.
to let you talk like that. You feel me? If she would have attacked, he would have. He would have tightened up. He would have been like.
She could have still came a little like she was way more controlled because
Right.
I could have kept my tone. I don't think I could have kept my sarcasm. I don't think I could have kept my fuck.
Right. At least
Not only did
the
you cheat
fuck.
on me,
She said all that,
I know,
but she
but-
didn't. She didn't say it the raw. Like the only raw she said was
motherfucker, you gay.
Well, she said that, but she also said they got a dick. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and
How
then
did you
and
miss
then,
the dick? Is what.
and then he got offended. Like I don't even like these words, gaslighting, but this is premium. Like,
I don't know if he was gaslighting or if he's
But-
just genuinely that
ooh,
like
he's really.
either closeted and just can't admit it,
But you know
or
what?
B, genuinely like
Watch-
not seeing it for himself.
And I'm gonna
because
take
he
that
sees
and
a
use
woman.
use that as a dope transition to a deeper part of this conversation. A lot of people feel like schools, all the way up to college, are indoctrination camps now.
But
You know?
it just started, and that man's not in school, so we can't
Well,
use that.
it hasn't just started. It's been going on for about like at least 10 years. It really has. Since the woke movement really jumped off, it's been like that. I'm telling you,
I was
from
okay
Harvard
with-
on down.
No, but
they
my
took-
thing is, I was okay with what was like the way they mentioned, like you may not agree with, like that's what they were doing 10 years ago. They were more
Okay.
so bringing it to the light, like you may not agree with us,
But there's stuff
but,
out here other
you
than
know,
other than the traditional
yes.
family.
And so they weren't glorifying. They weren't, I mean, they weren't like coming to schools and dressing and reading.
Okay, you're saying they were educating. Like
Yes.
there's other stuff in the world
Yes.
versus mom and dad.
It's only come to now, and
Word.
this, and I hate to say it, I blame the young millennials
Mm-hmm.
and the Gen Zers, I guess,
Mhm.
that came after them,
Mm-hmm.
because of everybody's a winner.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
If you disagree with me,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna run and cry, and I'm
Mhm.
gonna, and I'm gonna.
And it's hate, and you're
Yes.
attacking me with your words, and
not only that, it's if you're a teacher or a person of authority, it's
Mhm.
you've like they will go to HR, they will
Mhm.
because even if you're doing your job and you're not, you know what I'm saying, like so.
and you're not saying it out of hate. You're
Yeah.
saying, like, you go to a biology teacher who's a traditional, real. This is science, and he's like, I'm here to tell you the truth, and you get mad because somehow it offends the worldview that you created in the bubble that you live in, that thinks everything is okay. Then you get mad because, and I say this all the time, life is simple.
Well,
We make it. I'm sorry.
No,
go ahead.
but we had to take religion out of school, right? Because we had to separate.
Religion from state,
Yes. So,
which is like,
and I mean,
many people feel that was the downfall of this
well,
shit.
I mean, my thing is, if we had to do that,
right,
should we not have to separate this
right,
from school?
right.
Like, because
There's sex education,
I'm a
but this is
Christian
not.
and I'm
This is
not
not.
against.
But this is sex. There's sex education. This is not necessarily sex education.
no, this is
This is-
gender. This is. It goes back to even like when, like, because the Christians were mad about us teaching evolution.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
They were at some point in
And
time,
we had
right?
to go through all of
Right,
that. To,
right.
You know what I'm saying?
But even
So-
the Christian community left that alone.
Well, and we're Christian.
Right.
And I wasn't opposed because we still were able to have our we still had our prayer groups, morning prayer
Absolutely.
groups. We just met before school.
They
and we
had
called,
clubs for this shit.
We were
Real
still
talk.
able to do it.
Right.
And I'm not opposed to true LGBTQ clubs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I want everybody in school to feel like they have a place to go and fit in. And this is my liberal side.
You know what? And
But I also believe that you have to have, like, when we did with our Christian groups and
Mhm.
our sports groups
Mhm.
and our other
Mhm.
groups, you had to have parent permission to be a part of anything.
it wasn't an undercover thing.
Yes,
It wasn't
anything.
it was like, it was, well, everybody was well aware
Yes.
of what you was choosing to go to.
Yes.
And The only thing that they kept in the school as far as a cover, overall kind of Christian thing would be like moment of silence.
Well, they even took that out of school when they took religion out of school.
Nah,
yes, they did. They took the moment of silence out.
Because I remember, and listen, I don't like when I don't have the full, when I can't see it, even if it's in my own history, if I can't see it detailed enough to use it as a piece of evidence, I'll just say I can kind of agree with you, but I do feel like I remember moments where there was some serious stuff going on, and they may do, and they'll say something along the lines of, if you want to reflect, if you want to.
That's where moments of like when 9/11 happened.
Shit like that. You see what I'm saying?
When
stuff
things
like
that happened, yes, they would come over the loudspeaker and they would say,
however you want to take your moment of silence, it's just a moment of they wouldn't say a moment of prayer no more. It's a moment of reflection.
We even called it a moment of silence back when we did the morning prayer and the Pledge of Allegiance.
But that was an understanding. Then that was like we gonna do the Pledge of Allegiance. We're gonna do the moment of silence. It was kind of understood. We're gonna pray, but when you say moment of reflection, it's like however you want to reflect in here, just give honor to these dead people or this or whatever that serious thing is we're taking a moment of silence for. I'm sorry?
We're off subject again.
Right. So well kind of, and I feel you. Maybe we are detouring, but it's the reason why I say we're not going so far is because we're looking at how society has come to a place where a man can be a young man. These are young. They look like they're 17, 18.
No, they're in their 20s.
Okay, but still, they look young, right? Mm-hmm. So to have that thought, this didn't come from overnight. He's been fed this information. And let's say, left hand or right hand, let's say, whichever the gay hand is, you know what I'm saying? And no, we're going to go with the right hand, cuz. No, I might need to cut that out. But listen. Let's say he is really just indoctrinated to the point that he really is a true ally. Because there are some guys in this world that...
On the down low.
Well, listen, I'm trying to do the both sides of the coin thing. Can I do the professional shit? And you supposed to be the professional voice in here.
No, but what I'm saying is, I hate saying this, no matter what, if you're willing to overlook the penis, I'm not even going to say the dick, I'll say the penis. You are on the down.
Are you saying it's not an actual extended clit? It's not an extended clit?
When she gets it fixed and she has one, then you can tell me you were.
I opened up something that I did not want to open up, and then your ass, like, you know what I'm saying?
What I'm saying is when they actually have the full surgery, then you can come to me and say this is a full, like this is.
I would see if that was the case in this situation, yes. Then I would give him so much of a pass because you could have
yes.
got food.
Yes.
Right, you could have got
by
food.
By the time you realize.
Right. You
already have feelings.
But you know, or you could have been like, you know what, I fucked up, and I would have hoped he would have been like, but something was different about the pussy.
But what I'm saying is, then
you
see the. But if you overlook.
Right.
You are.
And you know he overlooked it because his response was like, so what? So what?
So I'm sorry, and that alone makes you on the down low.
So I'm trying to give this for whoever may tune in that's like got their flag wrapped around their wrist like yes.
That's usually me.
So what?
That's usually me. I'm usually the one that's cheering.
And don't ever invite don't mass invite. You know how motherfuckers be like mass invite? No, just block. You might get blocked, or also I might only see you here. You know what I'm saying? Anyhow, look. If he was one of those guys that got indoctrinated into this program where he believes that everybody lives their life and what they say and what you are is what you identify as because you say it and blah 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 blah. Let's say he's truly one of those guys and he thinks that he's straight, but because she said he says she because they say that they are a girl, now they're a girl. Then that's why that conversation where we kind of deterred about how the indoctrination happened, how the wokeness brought it up to make a person feel like that. Because I believe there might be people out there like that. Now I believe that some of the people that are still straight are like, I'm straight, but I respect what you do. I respect that you are a woman, or because you say you're a woman. Even though they're lying to themselves, they're just like, I don't want to be disrespectful to whatever your journey is, right? That's one side of the coin. Now I believe those people that are straight still won't date the trans because they know what it really is, which is actually the bombshell to eliminate the weird perception. Because think about it for a second. I'm sorry, what?
I, as an ally, won't date a man that is bi.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? But how? And now I want to get on your ass real quick. How can you go and be like flags? You better. You got a little girl. You better not ever. Now I might have to find somebody to whoop your ass and jump you.
Support you.
Go by yourself. Don't take little.
I will never take my child to.
But here's my thing. You can support, because I know you have some people at your job or whatever like that. You told me were friends of yours that had some situations there or whatever.
I have family.
Right. And I'm sure I do too. I just don't know them, and they definitely don't come over here with that shit. You feel me? And even saying that might be bad, because they don't really have
a safe space.
A safe.
No,
you got me so
that.
Gen Z.
No, I don't mean that.
No. It's just I just don't like those words. But you're right though. A safe space. Because I understand. Right. I understand why they have that term for those that really do need a safe space. But that's why we were talking about the clubs where you belong. It don't have to be something for everybody. Even watch this. Even when they had the Christian clubs, for those that still wanted to pray, right? Those that still wanted to do purity rings and all that type of stuff. They didn't take that and be like, you know what? Today we're gonna teach this, and today we're gonna force this.
They didn't have teachers coming in and trying to like tell you this is what you have to.
Right.
And if you don't.
Right. Even so much so where they become the spokesperson, where they like identify me as.
See the one where the teacher drew a picture on the thing and said, dark skin, curly hair, like, what would you call this person? And the kids, I mean, I know it was, I think and I pray that it was a fucking skit. But I don't know nowadays.
That's real.
Unless they
and
come
even
up
if it is a skit, the only reason the skit hits is because we know this stuff is actually happening. Because we have seen
with this one, and I pray to God it was a skit.
Go ahead.
She said, "How would you describe this person, or what would you describe this person as?" And all the kids in the class were like, "Woman, girl," and she was like, "No," and she was like, "What was it was the first letter started with an N." And it was like natural or, you know, something
natural
like
child
that.
giver or some bullshit, some shit.
And then she was like, all right, what else would you refer to them as? And they kept on. And she was like, no, intelligent. Hold on. Let me finish. Third one. And then it was something that started with a G. So natural, intelligent, something that starts with a G.
Giver alive or something.
I don't even remember. But then the fourth one, another G. And the kids were like, hold on. Do you realize what the first letter of each of these words is starting to spell?
Nigga.
And so the teacher, like, it was, and I was just like, she was like, this is not a bad word. This is a word that we can take back. And I was just like,
was this a sister?
No.
Oh,
no.
See.
And that's why I said I pray to God this was like.
Okay, you know what? So this is what I'm gonna need you to do. We're gonna have to, because we are going, but that's the beauty of this subject and the trouble with this subject. It spawns so many conversations. So we may have to do a quick update on some of that in just a minute. So let's close this up real quick. My opinion, first of all, is yes, that motherfucker's gay. Baby girl is about to be getting smashed all kind of, and it's kind of his fault. No, because this is trauma. Just think about the trauma that, even though she's trying to expose him, you know what I'm saying, and nobody in the comments is probably going to be roasting her.
No, but I'll say, when you say she's going to be out like smashing and stuff, I honestly, the way she handled it, think that she is going to be just fine. Like, no, I don't see her going out and having a... Like,
not like trauma, like, yo, I'm so broken by it, but like...
I don't see her even going out and using this as an excuse
to smut out and shit.
Like, because I feel like she's... From the way she handled herself... She's way above. Like, she already has, like...
This right here just turned her off. It didn't break her.
No.
It was like, ugh.
How could you?
Right, like, yeah. Because it was more disgust than like, I'm
Yes.
hurt. It's like, no, let me tell the world how stupid your ass sound. Like, I can't believe I even fucked with you,
Yes.
nigga, type of shit. And drive me off at my mama house.
Well, she's driving.
Oh, it's over with. Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken, in the
well,
video, she's
you know,
driving.
sometimes it be reversed.
Reversed,
Right,
yeah,
so I
so-
think he might have been driving, but
Either
whatever.
way.
Either way, I feel you. And I hope that for her. When I say out there like that, I just mean I could
know.
imagine she goes to
The extreme.
well, you know what I mean, to like, because she ain't trying to hear softy talk. So like even if she's dealing with this well, any motherfucker that says anything, yeah, you know what? Hey, the gays are really trying to do their thing. Like she needs a motherfucker to either dump truck, you know,
I'm
big
not gonna say
foot.
that she's not gonna go complete opposite. I'm
Right.
just saying she's not. Gonna
She might not smut out.
turn out. She's
Right,
not
right.
Going to. I think that she's.
Because this ain't that type of her.
Yeah,
Right.
and I think that she's the. I would say the way I give her so much props for the way she.
Also
handled
from the
herself.
support from social media.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen nobody coming at her, so this should
And
uplift
even
her.
if they did come at her,
How?
like no,
How?
even if they did try to come at her and be
Oh,
like,
they
"You're
gay.
not supporting," no,
They're
that's
gay.
what I'm saying. Like,
yeah.
it's more so their feelings are hurt.
Right.
They, you know,
Right.
not that she did, because she
Never.
never disrespected. She never.
The only thing that she could have
Is you're
done,
gay.
but the only thing she could have done that could have been disrespectful, is the video itself. No.
You cheat
well,
on me?
Well, no.
I'm sorry.
I hear all that.
I'll bet her off.
I
I'll record you,
hear
even
all
if it was with a female.
I hear all that.
So-
I'm just saying, if there was anything, no, just for the sake of because you know we try to be unbiased. So I'm not trying to push an agenda here or anything like that. When I say that and I bring it to Sweet like that, it's not to say, you know, the girl did anything wrong. It's just like, if there was something that could have been seen as wrong, it could be something that somebody says like, oh, did you because, and I can see it now.
The consent to record.
Well, that, or the fact of it makes it hard for those to want to come, you feel me, because what you about to do? You gonna start to do? You gonna do the dance or something?
From ear to ear because.
What, you ready to cook something?
Yeah, I'm ready to cook.
Drop something. Drop.
So, I don't feel like, I'm so sorry, but you can like somebody and like all that. It was not ever about for her the fact that it was a gay thing. That's what she was trying to convince him, but he cheated on her. Scorned person. I'm sorry, you cheat on me. I'm going to record, especially if I'm right and I got you. She did not put down the gay community. She did not put down anybody being gay.
She ain't got to say a goddamn thing.
No, but so she did nothing wrong.
They're gonna eat her up just because of the dick part. And because remember when he came there and be like,
If
you're
they
being
do come
so
find me-
disrespectful as the.
If they do come find me, sweetheart, I will be your number one cheerleader, your biggest supporter.
Ain't nobody about to pull up on my people, dog. You tripping
No,
as
I'm
fuck.
talking about like online. I will.
Yeah.
So-
God bless her. Yeah. No, we do encourage all comments and everything like that. Forget what I just said.
No, and normally I'm much more.
Right.
But
Right. And that's what I thought. Right, because of our friend, you feel me? And even though our friend is not all the way there, you know, she kind of, you know, she's you know, had some experience. So, you know, with girls, they tend to, like, you know what I mean, they tend to support their people, like, you know, well, you know, maybe, you know what I'm saying? But that's why when you started talking about, like, you might lose.
supported him if he had just been like, you know what,
No, we would have still called that nigga gay.
If he would have said, like, if he would have owned up to the fact that they are still technically, they have boy parts.
So then it would have just felt to like, you're gay, you're down low, and now you're trying to come out, but you don't know how to. And that would have been more supportive of like you making it hard for
also wouldn't have tried to make it look like she was crazy.
Right. Like if he would have fell back from flipping the script on her type of shit, but it would have been like where those people who are like, you making it hard for that gay dude to admit because of because that's what they say, like, you know, like how can he do that if
that gay dude is also not actively dating a woman, turning around, having sex with another man or female.
Oh, you're talking about
yes.
a scenario like,
yes.
Got you.
Not actively dating a woman, cheating on her with someone, and then turning around and making it seem like she's wrong.
And God forbid, because we do live in Atlanta, but that's not just like San Francisco, like wherever. Like there's places that there are down low situations, and that's a horrible thing, right? There is a very horrible thing where you have a whole family and you have a whole double life, and I guess that would fall more to where it makes it hard because we do. But that's why I said, oh man, this is gonna get. So that's why I say we gotta do a part 2. All right. So let's just sum this up. We can both agree that girl is not wrong. He is deluded and delusional, and only saying these things, and gay as fuck. Pause. And depends on who was. I don't even think it depends on who was. It just makes it worse if you was catching. It just makes it worse because you can't even. How you sitting there? Like it just makes it worse if you was catching. For some reason, it does make it a twinge, and I feel like this is even gay. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, for doing this, I feel like I'm doing clock the T or some shit. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it a twinge, not as F word if you're not taking but giving. But the fact that you're playing in the game anyway, and fuck your hand because she was doing this over here, and I'm like, yo, pause.
Because it means like, I'm sorry, even if you're giving.
Don't whisper now, motherfucker. Speak that shit.
Even if you're giving, and they still haven't fully transitioned, and they have a dick and balls, those balls are slapping back and smacking.
Oh, yo, all right.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Okay. All right. We getting the fuck out of here. Okay.
You can't ignore
because you know when you're having a conversation with somebody and then they illustrate and now you're visualizing, like, no, we're done. Catch us. Okay, look. Cool Table 1.0. Cool Table AH. T the teacher. Shout out to the homeboy TK. We're gonna talk to you soon. God bless the family. And yeah. Next time. Get the fuck on. Deuces.